What's good, everybody? This is Kim in the back with my tea of the day. Welcome to season 3, episode 30. The rest is Ferrante. Welcome back. And I got my boo Denisha on here. We about to get into some things. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I hear you. 1 second. Because I'm trying to figure out why. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's not in my headphones.
Oh, okay. But you can hear me though.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you can hear me.
So I guess we about to ask the headphones, I guess. But how are you doing, boo?
I'm fine. I'm feeling good. And how are you today on this lovely Tuesday? Right? Say Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Yes, I'm feeling fantastic as well. So what are we about to get into? What is the theme today?
What been really interesting lately? Let's see. There's a little bit of everything, to be honest. What you feel like you want to bring to the table? I'm all for the discussion. Like, what's been really bothering you?
Can we talk about how ghetto dating has been?
Yes. We can definitely talk about that.
So I kind of broke it down into like sectors kind of thing.
Okay.
So first sector would definitely be like within our DMs. What can happen Sector would be are we actually really ready for a relationship?
That's a good question. Because we all talk like we want a relationship, and sometimes we talk like we don't want a relationship until we really get into that situation. So that's a good one. Are we ready for one?
Third topic or sector, red flags.
Major key. I like that one. Major key.
And probably to end it all, I would put out there, how are we kind of asking the question again after the red flags question, like, are we really ready for a relationship? Like, what are we putting out there that shows that we're ready?
Meaning, what do we expect? Do we have expectations? Do we have boundaries? That's a good one.
Boundaries.
I like that one.
Is that word for me?
Okay, boundaries. We're going to go with that one. Okay. I like that one. So we're going to first talk about your first topic.
Me.
Boundaries for me. That's a good one. Boundaries.
So, what be happening in your DMs? Let's get into it.
So let's get into my DMs. My DMs lately, it's kind of dry, but it's not kind of dry in the sense of I've been getting weirdos. Like, why when a guy or, first DM me, they act like they want to get to know me, but then they just like, I feel like they just want to let go their fantasy with me. Like, I had this one guy in my DM. Hello.
Yeah, hello fantasies. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't know what is on his mind, but like he sent me a video of him like with his thing and a toy, and it tells him how it get the blood flowing. Have you ever heard about this toy? Or that's the most crazy experience I experienced in my DM lately. So let's talk about it. Have you seen this toy?
I've seen the toy.
You have?
Yeah, it's all over.
I'm late.
It was all over Twitter.
What? So then it was like new to me. So that's like the most craziest thing of my day, and that's actually happened recently. So let's get into it. This toy, that's what's really ghetto and crazy. Been going to my DM. That's the most moist thing I have going on. But besides that, I've been dry. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, what about you?
So about this toy,
Mm. Yo, keep me stuck on this.
Like, why would he think that would be the most appropriate thing to do?
Yo,
To show
I
you you gotta
don't
grow?
know. I don't know. And it goes back to your title that this dating is ghetto. That's so ghetto. Isn't that something you want to get somebody into first? Like, maybe let me warm her up to it. It's like he was like, damn, slapped it right on. Let me just show her what she worked with. And that shit just caught me by surprise. I mean, I wasn't scared by it, but I was like, well, what the fuck in his right mind made him want to show me that his penis is in this toy and then get his pelvic floating? Like, that was just new for me in my DM. That was just new for me. So
But did
that's
it
how
help
I
it
was.
grow? Was it
I
like
ain't
a
gonna
tear
front.
Did it help it grow?
Let's
Or
talk
was
about
it
it.
already
I'm
grown?
not gonna talk about it. It's already grown. It's already grown. I'm not even gonna front. I'm gonna give credit when credit is motherfucking due. Excuse me. But it's grown. But how he presented to me turned it off. That's what I'm gonna say. That right? How he presented to me, like, nigga, you supposed to butter me up first. Like, that's a surprise. You just don't be like, oh, come get this dick and then bam, a little virtue toy on your dick. Like, that was just like, huh? Like, that's how I felt.
Not a virtue tool on your dick.
Right? So that's been going on with me. How you feel?
But whew, you seen a lot of my damn conversations. So
You see a lot of my damn conversations.
baby,
Kimi, you bad. I thought I was bad. You was bad. Oh my gosh.
that'd be fucking ghetto. Like,
very.
It'd be the confidence for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be the confidence at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I'm saying.
What's your mouth do?
What the fuck are y'all doing up this late? But we already know what that is about. We already know what that's about. Them hours about.
Ain't nothing open but legs.
Huh. And that's what they
be
trying to get into. First of all, my thing is like, listen, go back to the question of boundaries, standards. Why I'm doing this for, and what are you doing for me, or what have you did for me? Like, you know what I mean? Gotta like one hand washes the other type thing. Because for me to get up out of my bed 4 a.m, what's up though? Like, I understand you want, I know what you want, but like, hello. That's how I be looking at it, like, hello.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
what am I getting out of it? Absolutely.
Right. So yeah, that's it with the DMs for me. That was like the most crazy one for me. Like I said, I see what you deal with. I thought I was bad, but you know what I mean? Lately, I've been getting videos and things I never seen before. I guess that's a new. I'm opening up a new world for me. I really did not see that before. Like, that was like so new to me, and I thought he was playing because he texted before like, "Oh, I'm gonna show you something or whatever." And da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, whatever. You've been in my inbox for like these past few days, whatever. I've been entertaining it for a little bit, and I stopped texting him. And I guess he thought he was in his mood, and he just bam hit me with the video, and my mouth dropped, and I was like, I ain't never seen that. And the funny thing about it, he is holding, like he was not even hard. So it was like, yo, why are you doing this?
Right, because you like to bless me for all that. Like,
yo, why are you doing this? But I had to put on my big girl panties on, play the top, like, I don't care, so what? I don't care your dick big or shit like that. But I don't know why you showing me that. Like, but yeah, that happened. Yeah. So what's next? We're gonna talk about, you said the next one, the middle one, the second question.
So after the DMs, after we have the conversations, after we entertain the bullshit, like sometimes they hit you with the text, so you on that sex tip. Sometimes they're like, oh, they want a relationship, this and the third. So what happens next after that kind of thing?
Okay. Depends on the person. And so for me, it all depends on your approaches. Because not every person that approached me, I get really entertained. Like, if you say something that's like, I see where your head is at. Let me say that. Like sometimes I get guys like in my DM saying like, "Yo, why you so pretty? What's wrong with you?" Like I had a guy say that to me, and I'm like, he like, "You got to beat the form or something," and I'm like, "Well, I gotta beat the form to be, you know what I mean, to be pretty. Like, why I can't just be regular?" And it all depends on how the conversation starts from there. So, like I said, depends on how I see you interact and how you respond to certain things. That's how
Mm-hmm.
I know where your head is at. Now, if you coming off stupid and you look like you want to just fuck somebody on the internet just because, I might entertain you. Don't get me wrong, I entertain you, but I know deep down inside this shit ain't going nowhere. So I'm not really going to go hard. But if you put, if you come at a gentleman, you interact in no disrespect. It's just a genuine mutual conversation, and we can see we go for further from there. But I really try not to because I don't know, just social media dating, ghetto dating. I think it's all in the same, if you ask me. And I think social media is more big on it because you can portray yourself as anyone until you
Hello.
actually meet that person. So I could portray myself as a millionaire. I'm a broke bitch at the end of the day. Listen, I could put on some good lip gloss, makeup, something nice, and you would never know. So that's the scary part about it. So that's on my perception of it, of how it would happen. It all depends on how you approach, how the conversation goes. I see where your head is at, and I see where you're trying to take it. Sometimes I entertain it, sometimes I do. It just all depends on the person, your time, and the day. That's it. Yeah. What about yourself? How do you go forward? How do you know after, like you said, after that happens for yourself? Like, how do you know to move forward with that?
For me, like, just to piggyback off of what you said, because it's the approach for me. It's always
Right.
been the approach for me. It's the approach for me. It's how you
Yes.
come into the situation. It's how you hit me up. It's how you come at me.
Mm.
Most of these niggas come at me with like I'm a fucking prize at the end of the fucking rainbow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there is no genuine. It's not you hitting me up because you want to get to know me as a person. You digging my pictures. You liking my style, or is it a motive behind it? Like, yo, let me see what this person worth, or what can I get out of this person, or how can I use this person? Because everybody got a motive. I don't care who you are. Some people real about it. Some people fake about it. So that's just my thing. What is the point? And that's for anybody to say. Just ask yourself that question. Like, what is the point? What is the purpose? What is the motive of you starting this conversation or DM or just even approaching a person? Like, what is the purpose?
Hello, homosexuals.
Yo,
Welcome to the chat.
welcome to the chat. Yes, we is getting hot.
Because we talking about you right now.
Yes, we took it all. Or it doesn't matter whoever you are. Just ask yourself that question. What is the purpose? What is the reason of you hitting this person up? And if you do have a motive, tell that person. Nobody wants to be left in the dark. I don't want to be left in the dark. If it's just friends with benefits, tell me. Let me make that decision. Like, all right, maybe he's a nice person. Maybe he is good at sex. Or if you want a relationship, let's build towards that. Or if you just even looking for a friend, like, are you in a situation and because somebody have that, like you in a situation with somebody, but you don't have that person on the side where you could just run to, because not everybody have that vent buddy. Just say that, but just lay it on the table. You just ask yourself that question. What is the purpose of me contacting or bothering this person or getting this person's attention? Because I feel like everybody needs that answer, that time, like, especially in the generation that we in. I feel like we need that. We need that. This is good. Keep me, look, you got me talking. It's good.
But it's definitely the homosexuals for me. It's definitely the people with their approach of me being a piece of meat. Like, I want to be devoured.
True.
Absolutely. But I also want to be put on a pedestal. I also want to be represented. I also want to be respected. And not taken for granted. I want to be the person that you actually want, but also need.
But you got me over here. I like that. That is so true. Like, I want you right. I want you to need me. Need me in a way, you know what I mean? Right. I like that. Look, you got me going deeper too. Pretty much, I want you to need me. I like that because that's a purpose. Like that's the reason why. Like it's a purpose. You need me, and it doesn't matter what it's for. Like just
Hello?
yeah, talk that stuff. You hear me?
Yeah, now.
Yes. So yeah, I agree with you.
We definitely the want me need me part, like, there'd be so many people, like, especially in my inbox, like, going back to the DM part a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
that be asking for a hedge and a home. A home and hedge fund. Like, why do... I don't give a fuck if you need $25 for your... to eat, to feed your kids. That sounds like a you problem. You're in my inbox, and that's a you problem. So after the day, like, what am I getting out of it? Me help you. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to help you for free. Like, you're in Africa, you're in Jamaica, you're out of the state, you're in jail. Wherever the fuck you at, I need something in return. I'm not going to just give... I'm working hard for my money. You can
Hello.
we're in the same age range.
Right.
If I can go to work, you can go to work.
True.
If I can get a job, you can get a job.
You can get a job. True.
You can start your day. Like,
and that's the biggest problem. Everybody want to be the boss, but nobody don't want to put the work in too. And that goes for mostly. And it's like men nowadays. Like, why men? Not all. Let me just correct that. I don't want everybody to be like, are lazy. Like, why? Like, why? Why us women is out here as more go-getters than you guys are? What is going on? What is going on? And it was never like that.
Quite
it was never like that. Huh?
Quite as a cat? You want to go there? You want to go there?
Oh my
It's on
God. That is a good one. What is going on? Like, what is going on?
If they telling you this.
Yo, so I don't even hear, back in the day, housewives, don't even hear that no more, Kimi. You don't even hear housewives no more taking care of the foundation, being a mother, being a lover, being whoever. It don't even matter. Just taking care of foundation. You don't even hear that no more. Like, that's crazy. Yes. Let's talk about it.
Nah, but they OnlyFans creators now. That's where they come from. So they just suck your dick all day.
That's true too.
All day, every day. And I'm here for it by all means. Do what you need to do. Create that fantasy. But don't expect people to want to date you if we know what you do.
True.
But now let's get into a red flag. So after we see the approach, we see how they came at us, how they entered the circle, and then we've seen their approach and stuff like that. So what red flags do we automatically see? What red flags are we blinded by?
Well, let's say that, because I got a sort of a testimony, meaning like sometimes, meaning like for me, I can speak for myself, depending on the person and how much I really like that person. I'm not even gonna lie, I guess everybody do it. I ignore the red flags, I think that's my biggest problem. Like, if I see that he's not, like, we're not consistent with, like, let's say with, like, the basics of us communicating. That's texting, little simple shit. If he tell me he busy or he been doing something, I will forgive him in an aspect. He could be lying, like, and that's a red flag. Like, girl, ain't nobody that busy in the world. Ain't nobody doing it in that world. So you still, cause you like that person and you want to see, you might bend and you might curve a little, and you just like ignore it. So that's my big thing with red flags, and I'm learning that. So like, stop ignoring that. If he's not here for it, you're not here for it. Let it go. So that's my truth when it comes to red flag. I ignore it. That's not good. But I'm learning that, and I'm seeing it offhand. And yeah, that's it. That's more than that's my problem. That's one of my red flags. What about yours? Like, what is one of the red flags that you know is a red flag, and you still like just fuck with that person? Like,
talking from the old me, it would definitely be the time, the texting, the reaching out, stuff like that. Because, like you said, there's no amount of time in the day where you don't have time to text. You don't have time to make a phone call. Like, that just means that you just don't give a fuck at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
But for me now, like, just dealing with the men or dealing with people coming into my life or coming into my inbox or try to approach me or try to talk to me. It's just I see them more now than ever.
Mm.
It's like I'm prone to the bullshit. Like I already see where it's about to go. Like I already see like, oh, this is a fuck nigga. So
And I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with you with that. Like, I
mm,
think when you see it, you like, yeah, that's true. I kind of agree with you because I do see him now. And now, like I said, for the guy, that was one for me. Oh, speaking of that, the one in my DM. I would usually entertain that. I'm about to
mm.
go. I would usually go along with, but I saw that he is just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Not only that, he's sending me a video of his fucking penis. He just met me, and back in the day, I would have went with it. Now that's why I was like, yo, he's crazy. Even though the stick was pretty and big, Denisha probably would have, the young Denisha,
Not
but
the
now
stick,
I'm
the
like,
dick.
nah. Now I'm like, nah. So I just left it alone. Like,
Don't
stop
pressure
entertaining
them.
it. Right, I'm not entertaining it.
Do not pressure
So,
them.
so that's what a young Denisha probably maybe dependent, but now I'm like, I don't care. Like, yeah, it's pretty and it's whatever, it's big, but it's whatever. Like that's my attitude. It's whatever. Ew, no. So that right there, I ain't gonna lie, I'm learning. That was a big red flag for me, and I'm so proud of myself. Happened that I ignored that. I did not entertain that, and I kept pushing. So yeah, red flags coming along.
Nah, but part of the stuff. I love a pretty dick in my inbox. Like I'm all here for that.
That's what I said. That was like
I know what it is.
That was a test for me.
No, and I condone it. I condone it. Y'all can send it. Just know that it's an approach for me.
Right. Going back to what we were saying, it's the approach. See, the approach. Yeah, so yeah, it's going back to that.
Because if you approach me right, then you might get a pick back.
No,
if you approach me wrong, you're gonna get cursed the fuck out. You're gonna get mad.
But see, the funny thing about it, he approached me right. He really had me sold. Biggest, I would have bought but he threw me off
with the video. You wasn't ready.
Yeah, that's it.
He moved you up.
I wasn't ready.
He moved you up.
Yeah, he didn't. And I felt that because he was like thirsty with it. I don't like guys who's thirsty. Yo, that is like my pet peeve for a man. I do. Hear me out there. We do not like thirsty men. Eventually, if you play your cards right, you will get it. But if you fiend it like I'm obligated or we obligated to give it to you because you hit a nigga, oh, you got me fucked up. Sorry. That's how I feel.
Can we repeat that for the people in the back?
We
are not obligated.
Oh, God. Never hear talk for that one. Obligation is the word. For real, I do not like thirsties. I don't like. That's what I said. Eventually, if you play your cards right, you will get it. That's the hook. That's the goal. Let's be real. That's what everybody aim for. Come on, let's be for real. We're gonna be real here. That's what everybody aim for. But if you're gonna be thirsty with it, like as soon as you get my number, or as soon as we start talking to DM, like the next day or that day, you feel like, damn, we gotta meet up or it gotta happen. You got me fucked up. That's when my whole light bulb turned off. That's a red flag. That's one of the red flags.
Hello.
That's one of the red flags. Let's talk about it. Stop being thirsty.
Okay. Thirsty the red flag.
Thirsty is the red flag. Thirsty.
What's some more? Time. Red flag. Ask her for money.
Ooh.
And you just met me.
Big fucking red flag. Wave that shit right, left, north, south, east, west. Yeah, yes. You don't know me and you asking for money. Big red flag. Especially when you ain't do nothing for me, meaning as in you ain't take me on a date, but you asking me for money. Nigga, you got me messed up. You ain't feed me, you ain't put no food in my belly. Oh, nigga, you got me messed up. We ain't even have a drink together. Oh, nigga, you got me messed up.
Hello.
Like, you got me messed up. Especially we didn't do anything. Nothing together. We only just talked, did a few texts, we got comfortable, and you asking me for money. Nigga, you got me messed up.
You gotta be fucked up.
All the way. So let's talk about it. That's a big red flag. Ask for money. That's a good one.
Ooh,
Oh.
I think I got another one. Ooh.
Mm.
What is another red flag? It's too many.
No, it is too many. But let's talk about the popular ones and the main ones. Like you said, the money. The other red flag, like you said, the ones that we ignored. It's other ones, but the ones that
Can't
just
FaceTime.
Can't make time.
Can't FaceTime.
Oh, can't FaceTime. Big red flag.
Um,
Major red flag.
Trying to meet up,
Oh,
but at someone's house.
oh,
But you trying to get to know me.
oh.
Make it make sense. You trying to get to know me, or you trying to get to know this dick? I'm confused because if you're trying to get to know me, we're gonna meet in a public place. You're gonna take me out on a date. We're gonna go chill and do an activity.
And back to what you saying, that quote, that's gonna fall into boundaries. When you said date, that's gonna go in my bound. That's gonna fall boundaries. That's good. I'm glad you brought up that point because that right there, I have something clicking for boundaries with that one when it comes to dating. So that's a good thing. I'm kind of what we expect. What's the boundaries? Ooh. So yeah. So we won't finish the red flags, but the next topic is gonna be a little bit more spicy because we will have to turn that up a notch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another red flag. Always broke.
Ooh. Always broke. Oh, let's talk about that's full in the category as in yes. You always want something. You always want to do something, but you don't got no money to do it. Stop it. Major red flag for me. Live above your means. If that's not the type of person that you are, please, baby, stay in your category.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What my mom always said, you can't have what beer and champagne taste. No, you can't do that. No. Hello. So sticking above your means, that's a major key. Always broke.
Hopping from relationship to relationship. When's your healing time?
Major. And you know what I get with that one? Because nobody likes to be lonely. Because I'm learning that too. I never really hopped into a relationship. I'm going to say I always hopped in a situation. I never really been alone because I came when I was younger. I was like, damn, like nobody wants to be alone. I always felt like, damn, if I'm with somebody, whether we just talking, I'm good. Now that I got older, I feel like that alone. Now that I got older and I realized you need that. You need that space to go into another situation if you decide to, because that's how a lot of people carry luggage. I learned that too. You're not giving yourself enough space to get to know yourself, because sometimes when you're in a situation, you can really damage yourself as well. You don't know how bad you are, and then you go into another situation and you carrying that same bullshit you brought from the last situation. So that's a good thing.
Hello,
situation. So I definitely agree with you. I feel like that's important. That's a flag for me too. You can't be alone. That's a major flag for me. You can't give yourself some time to yourself. So that means you can't think on your own. You don't have a mind of your own because you can't be alone. And I feel like everybody need that. That's why I said the older I got, I realized what's important. Like I really did. I realized what's important. And hopping from situations is definitely a red flag for me. I agree with you, friend, with that one.
Ooh, another one. Not knowing who you are.
Let's talk about it.
Because a lot of people be talking their shit. They be talking their stuff. It be so correct, so spicy. They be so fucking confident in it. But baby, they don't even know who the fuck they are. Who are you? And all this. All the makeup, all this, all the clothing, all the money. Who the fuck are you? Because if you don't know who you are, how the fuck am I supposed to?
True. That is so true. That is so true. Confidence is the key. That's so true. That is so true. That goes back
So,
to me when it's the social media dating. That's why I don't do the social media dating. I have, like I told you, friend, I have no dating apps on my phone. I just was like, yo, if I see a person, I gotta meet him outside. I gotta meet him in person. Yeah, sometimes you may not know who a person is when you first time you meet him, but at least you know you saw that person firsthand, no catfish. You know who the hell you bumping into. Ain't nobody out to get you in a motive. So if it ain't spark right there, it ain't going nowhere. That's how I look at it. So I'm taking it back.
but I definitely feel like for straight couples, it's definitely easier that way.
It is.
Because y'all can meet each other right at the grocery store an hour 12.
Huh? And not for nothing, I'm going back in at times when it comes to like interacting with people, period. Not even just a relationship. Even it could be a friend. That's how you think me and you met. Just going back to like just meeting people outside. No meeting nobody on the internet. No. So I'm taking it back when it comes to me. Like I'm taking it back to how we used to be, how we met people outside. Whether, like you said, whether it was in a grocery store, a supermarket, a pharmacy. If it sparked from a conversation, whether it was a friend, a lust at first sight, or whatever you want to call it, at least y'all saw each other. At least it's mutual. At least it was in nature. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Absolutely.
Hit us with another one.
Another red flag.
Mm-hmm.
No social media.
I got you.
I'm sorry.
I'm all for it. I just told you I'm with it.
It's 2022. And you don't have social media.
Oh, you absolutely right. This is 2022. I don't give a damn what you had. Whether it was a Facebook, or Instagram, or WhatsApp, or Snapchat, you got something. So you're right. Yeah. 2022 and you got no social media. Unless your fucking ass ain't 65, or unless you ain't in the 60 bracket. Because I'm going to be so for real with you. My father don't have none of that. So if your ass ain't 60-something and plus, then I don't want to hear it. Because everybody got it. So even my mama got a Facebook. So if you ain't 60-something and plus 65 and up older, you not with that shit, I don't want to hear it. Everybody got some type of form of social media. So that's a red flag for me. I agree with you on that one. Talk about it.
Toxic traits.
Ooh.
Always negative.
You get good with these red flags.
Always motherfucking negative. Like, there's no positivity in your life at all. Like, damn, why the fuck you still breathing? Like, not for nothing. Like, every day there's something. Everything, it can be something. Every day it can fucking be raining. It can.
And it can't be everyone but you. That's another topic trait.
Yes.
That's a pet peeve. That's a pet topic trait. So you mean to know everybody don't fucking like you? You just your mama don't like you. Your cat, your dog don't like you. So it's just you. Like
not your dog don't like you. Like
what?
Like you.
Not your dog.
You bought them for their life.
That's a good one.
They don't like you?
Nobody. That's a good one. It's always somebody. It's always somebody but you. Toxic ass nigga.
Yep. Even for the baby fathers out there who don't take care of their kids.
That's a major key. A major plus.
And for the baby mamas who use their kids as a motherfucking pawn.
Oh. Talk about it.
Y'all need to get your shit together.
What?
Because I made this kid.
I was just about to say that.
Whether it was for a reason, not a reason, y'all made these kids together. And y'all need to find a way.
Kill me. Y'all kill me. First of all, y'all don't see it. How a guy act with me is definitely going to determine if he a good candidate for a father or not.
Hello.
See, they be worrying about because the sex good and all that, and the dick good. And they like, oh, he gonna be around. Everybody pussy good. Everybody got good dick. So that right there killed me with that. Like, oh, my shit is good. He ain't going nowhere. Oh, my dick good. She ain't going nowhere. Like that saying is so played out now. Please.
The fact that people really feel like sex keeps a relationship is beyond me at this point.
Yes. And
Because
that's what I think is
obviously it
best.
wasn't that good because she's with
Huh?
me now.
Hello, hello, hello.
But let's ease on down that road into
Mm.
some boundaries that we put ourselves that we put out there now
Boundaries,
for this
yes,
for these relationships that do we really want?
yes.
Are we really ready for?
Mm, 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 mm.
So
So
which
you
one you
got
want to
me
get into
thinking like,
first?
mm.
Which one you want to get into first? The
Let's
boundaries we
get
have, or
into
are we really ready
let's
for?
get into what are we really ready for, and so we're gonna start with boundaries because we're gonna end boundaries with a nice one. So we're gonna
Mm,
start off with what are we, like you said, what are we looking for? What do we expect? What is our expectations? That's a good one.
okay,
What do we expect? Because
okay.
sometimes I'm gonna start off a little bit. Sometimes, like you said, we say things that we really expect, what we really want, but we don't. And I could vouch that for myself. Like, say if I like a guy, everything going great, but I think I'm gonna say it out loud, but I
Hello.
just want to be friends and stuff like that. You hear me?
I didn't hear the first part. No.
No. Did you hear the part when I was saying when how what I was saying how like say if I like a guy and everything's going good and I'm gonna say the word scared
Uh
out
huh.
loud, but in my head I'm thinking it. I'm gonna tell him that I'm not expected to be in a relationship because if I tell him I want that, he's not gonna give me the effort that I need. But if I tell him like, oh, I just want to just be friends, get to know each other, and if it happened that way, like he'll play his part. Because I think sometimes commitments scare guys, so I try to take baby steps, and I feel like sometimes baby steps too is like, damn, you don't get it, like. So it's like I don't know. That's what I do when it comes to expectations. Depending on the person, how I feel for a person. If I feel like I see myself with this person, I always say that I don't want a relationship, but I really do. But I say that because, like I said, in my head, I'm scared that if I tell him I want to be with him, that's when he won't start acting up. And that's when shit not gonna be consistent because he feel like, oh, she want me. Because guys got this little pride thing too, So it's like a wall I built for myself. Let me say that. So that's how my expectations sometimes goes.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely feel you on that one. Um, what do I expect? Honesty,
Mm, mm,
realness.
mm.
Like, just be honest of what your intentions are. And once we both know what our intentions are, then we can go from there. Kind of thing.
And I agree with you that too. Reason why I don't say honesty, because honestly, I get honesty. Like a guy tell me in the beginning, like, listen, I talk to you, I talk to two other women, or I talk to other females, and I get that. That's why I don't really mention honesty, because some of them do come straightforward with me, and I get it. But my thing is, what I don't like is then don't play girlfriend mode when you're around me. Like, don't expect for me to be just me being loyal to you. I will be loyal to you to an extent because we do have a situationship or whatever y'all want to call it, a friendship or whatever. We still have some type of ties, but don't sit here and try to have me play wifey role and we not in that type of situation yet. And then when stuff do get real, like okay, we really starting to like each other, so we both scared, and it just like gets stuck right there. Cause that's what I feel like I went through, that not just too long ago. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm kind of experiencing. That's why I'm really talking about it that way because I felt like that's what kind of happened in the last situation that I was in. I felt like we both really liked each other, but it was like too good to be true with each other. So we just got stuck and then we just left it there. Because maybe I wasn't real with him when I should have when I told him when he asked me what do I want out of this. I told him, listen, I just wanted to, I'm not ready for a relationship. But at that time in the moment I really wasn't. But as me getting to know him and as days go by, I started to like him. Like, damn, well, maybe I do like him more than what I think. But by the time it got to there, it was like it was rocky. We was bumping heads too much because we both didn't tell each other what we expect from each other from the beginning. We were just too busy trying to go with the flow and not trying to, really get our hopes up. Because I don't think he expects a fall from me like that either. To speak of that, I don't think he expected a fall from me. I think he thought I was gonna be one of his little shorties, somebody he like got to know. But then when you get to really know somebody for who they is, because being yourself, he didn't expect that.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't expect me to be the type of person I am. He probably thought I was, because what I'm saying, we met on social media, going back to the media. He was in my DMs. He hit me with a different approach. That's why I could testimony. I could testify all that. He hit me with a different approach. We took it further than that. The only red flag for him was for me is he wasn't consistent. It was like, why do we have to see each other once every other weekend or once a month? I understand you, you know what I mean? You a man, you got to do you, and I understand me. I'm a woman, I got to work. But at the same time, like you said, go back to what you're saying, there's not enough time in the day for a person that's just, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, Even though we text every day, we wasn't seeing each other every day. We didn't call each other like that. So it was like no FaceTime. It was just straight text. So we arguing over it. We texting each other and we taking sometimes I text the wrong way because you can't show no emotion over no text. I don't give a fuck about no emojis. You still can't validate emotion over no text. So it was like he was taking, I was saying the wrong way. And you know what I mean? I could just go on, Kimi. So my thing is, when you go into a situation with a person, whoever it is, tell them your expectations right from the jump. Tell them what you expect from this person. Tell them how you want. Even if the person not feeling what you expected, but at least you laid that shit along in the beginning and what that person expecting. If it don't go that way, then it wasn't for you, and that's that.
Period.
Period. So that's my
back in the day, like we don't got time. Yep. And that's good that you took that time to reevaluate and learn and. Like, you know what? Maybe I really was ready for a relationship. Maybe I should have said this. Maybe I should have did that.
No,
but
I did.
Just know that if it's meant to be, it would be.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's yours is always going to come back to you.
Pretty much.
I definitely wholeheartedly believe that.
And he did text me. Oh, I meant to tell you that's a new surprise. He texted me on Easter. I was so surprised. I don't want to say no names, but Kimi knows. Kind of know. He texted me on Easter, wished me happy Easter. But you know what I kind of got from that text? I kind of got that he wanted to see how I was doing. And he was surprised that I did not reach out to him in that long, because usually I'm the reacher. Like like you said, a red flag, when you always the one that reach out. I was that person. I was always like texting, like, oh, you can't text me, or you mad at me. Like, I was that person to initiate the situation. And I got tired of that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna stop being quiet. And that's the crazy thing we talk about. That's the last text I text him. I kid you no lie. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
I remember.
The last text I gave him, I'm gonna be quiet. Man, he said I'm gonna do the same. So after that, I felt like there was no need for us to reach out with each other no more. So I was surprised he texted me on Easter. I just was thinking because he didn't hear from me in a while, and he wanted to see how I was doing. And my thing is from him, because I know him a little bit, he probably talked to somebody right now that he's not too sure about, but he want to see how I'm doing. So just in case if he want to, because I know how men think, just in case he want to slide his foot back in, he wants to see if I was good. But I gave him like the bare minimum. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm living. I'm maintaining, and I'm in my lane. And and that's how I know that he knew the conversation couldn't really go no more. Unless you got to come harder now. We haven't spoke over a month now. What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna give you the bare minimum. I'm good. You fine? Yep. I'm fine. You good? I'm good. How you doing? I'm good. Like, you're gonna get the basics. It's like you trying to know more just to see how I'm doing and how I'm living and how things going on with me. No, you're not. You're not gonna get that. You're gonna get the bare minimum. If you really want to know how I'm doing, cross over that path. That's it. Rather than that, you would get a peek. My door always gonna be half cracked. Hello. So that's how I look at it. But I wish him nothing but the best. No love lost. Like I said, he was my friend first before we did anything. After that, I will always be his friend. But for us to be in that relationship, he gotta step so hard. And I'm definitely, if we ever talk, I will definitely hit him with the expectation. I will not be a punk. And if he not with it, like you said, it's not for me. So That's how I'm living. So, do you have any expectations, Kimi, that you want to let the world know when they come at you correct? Like, what's up?
Be real. Be honest. Be genuine. Know yourself.
Mm.
Be confident.
Mm.
Be you.
Mm.
Don't be anyone else. Be you.
Mm. And I agree everything that you're saying. Be you. And even if being you is wild, if I like it, I deal with it. If I don't like it, then I don't deal with it. But still, be you. That's it. You know what I mean? Just be you. And that, like I said, that's hard nowadays. That is really, really hard.
I don't want a representative when I meet you. Like how we do on interviews. I don't want that. I want exactly who you are. And it's okay to have your boundaries and what is that other word?
What other word? Expectations?
I guess expectations or like fuck, I forgot the other word. But yeah. Like I just expect someone to know what they want. If you want a relationship, cool, by all means. Cool. But I'm gonna let you know what I expect. And one, I'm gonna let you know what I bring to the table and I need you to bring XYZ to the table. This is what I need. If we're doing the friends with benefits thing, I expect this.
Right. And that's what I agree with you. That's what I say. That's what I say. Lay it out in the beginning. Say what you really expect. Say what it is. And it's like I said, it's up to either party to accept it. If it's not, then it's not meant to be. Don't force it. Because you feel like you like that person. You still... Sometimes because the person you like may not be the person you need to be with. I learned that too.
Hello, somebody.
Say it again for the ones in the back. Sometimes the people you like and sometimes the people you don't need to be with. It could be an attraction. We human. Of course, we're gonna be attracted to someone we see that we like, but that don't mean we necessarily gotta be with them. Trust me, at all. Huh?
Because at the end of the day, you hurting yourself. You're not hurting them.
Yeah,
they're living. They doing whatever the fuck they want to do. They in and out of other people's beds.
I agree.
Handing off the traits and stuff like that. Passing off their energy, and you over here just feeding for them.
Yeah.
But have you, because I know I have, gave a nigga who you was dealing with way too much.
Yes.
That they did not deserve.
I think someone in they point of time in life did that for, I don't care who you are. Yes, I have. I feel like I did. Did the word did. Gave is in the word give. Okay? Like, cause you do when you with somebody and you like them and you feel like if you want to be that person, peace, you want to be that person that they come to, that, you know what I mean? Like, you not that, you know, you go through enough. Everybody go through enough. So you try to go to somebody that can bring you peace. And then sometimes you do more, and not cause you like that person. I don't think you really be mindful of that until like one day reality hit you, or until that person do something and it just hit you like, damn, all this time I'm going hard. This person don't even do X, Y, and Z. This person don't care, you know what I mean? Because I'm not the type of person, you don't gotta like tell me how much you appreciate. You do, but show me. That's how I know you appreciate it, by doing things. You know what I'm saying? Because you could tell me you appreciate me. Like I said, words, you could say anything, but like, show me you appreciate me. Actions, you know what I'm saying? Actions, show me. You know what I mean? You appreciate me. So I'm not the type of person that look for words. Oh, you appreciate me. You do this for me. I'm probably like, no, like, show a person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do something. Let's go out and let's celebrate. Like, what you appreciate that person, like, because it's feel good. It's good for, I feel like it's good for the soul. But not to go off topic, I do agree with what you're saying. Yes, definitely.
So our toxic traits could definitely be playing the wifey role, kind of, sort of, whatever. The ring.
That's you said, is that considered a toxic trait, or
no? Could be. No, that definitely was mine. Giving niggas stuff without the ring. Like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but you know,
yeah.
So definitely going forward, that's not gonna happen. You gonna have to prove that for me to give that effort because I
You be saying
refuse.
moving forward, that's not gonna happen.
I'm putting that out there right here because
No, I
nah,
agree with
I'm
you.
not gonna be playing
I
like a
agree
fool
with
again.
you. I agree with you. Because when you do that, it's nothing to look forward in a relationship. You done did
Mm.
everything for him when y'all got a little friendship with benefits or just a situation. So when there's no need for us to get serious because you're doing everything for me. So
Yeah.
next, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said that's why it comes to letting a person know what you expect from the beginning. This was my expectations. What do I? This is what I expect. I'm gonna ask the person the same thing. What do you expect from
For
me?
me,
You know what I'm saying? Not from a female, from me. You're talking to me. And if he got to tell me, and if he said he don't know, then that's a red flag. Why? That's a red flag. What are we talking for? You asking me what
period.
I expect. I'm telling you, and then when it comes to the same thing, me asking you, what do you expect from me? You telling me you don't know. Oh, so you think you don't know about what the heck you don't know about this whole situation at all? Period.
Right, you were just
Cause
trying to
then,
get it. You're just trying
yeah,
to get some goods.
he going. I don't know you. He going. I don't know you through the remainder of the situation. I don't know. You want to be with me? I don't know. What do you feel about us? I don't know. Because he let you know from the beginning he
You
don't
don't know.
know. So you took it upon yourself thinking you going to change his mind. You don't know along that way, and the nigga still got you in a category. And I consider that's a friend zone after a while. I consider a friend zone. You don't know about me. All right, nigga. So I'm just your friend.
Not even a friend.
See,
That's
not
it.
even a friend. You're right. I don't know.
Like, and the conversation block. Like we
Facts.
have to
Yeah.
be okay
Yeah.
with blocking
Yeah.
people out of our lives,
Yeah. We have
and
to.
not unblocking to then figure out not to
I agree with you, Cameron.
um
I suck at that,
like
but I agree with you. I
nah.
agree
Like
with you.
once like if we really don't have nothing else to talk about and we really just argue with each other, friends, family, whatever that look like, we have to be we have to put that boundary and the expectation in place to let us know because we're protecting our peace.
True.
No, I'm not dealing with that person no more. They don't know. They didn't know about me. So why the fuck do I know about them? What are we doing?
True.
A message, PSA message for people in relationships. If you do not have a ring yet, you're not gonna get a ring.
No.
So you're gonna have to either come to terms with not having a ring, or you're going to have to you're gonna have to leave because in society, if you in a relationship 4 or 5 years or whatever, you're married. Basically, you're not legally married, but technically you're married because of course you're living together, all that stuff. So yeah, you're doing mostly of what XYZ. He's bringing home the bacon or whatever that looks like, and your relationships. However, if you want legal guardianship, if you want that, if you passed away or whatever that look like, you get XYZ. If you want to put yourself ahead financially,
hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a ring.
And that Kim, and that too. That's why I said people just be dealing with people for years, and yeah, all the time you're dealing with a person you're not even married, and so you just see saying it's just nothing. So,
but another thing, relearning each other.
Yeah,
you always think you know the person, but they've changed. Hopefully, they've changed and you've changed. So now you have to relearn, and we have to relearn each other in that time to reintroduce who we are now. And that comes with any relationship.
And that's a good point.
Relearning each other. Any relationship.
And a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people want you to stay the same. And that's a good ass point. Relearning each other. Yes. Let's hand clap to that. Because we change as humans. We get older. We see things different no matter what. And we all go through different times in our life. And a lot of people that you be with want you to still be that same person you met in the beginning, and it's no way. It's no way. People change, times change, things change. So because we together, that don't mean we not gonna change as a person. No,
right?
We're getting to know each other. That is a good point. Good point.
Like I want to need are completely different.
Good point. Relearning each other.
Us as people, as who we are do not vocalize that, how the fuck would they know
True.
that we change?
True.
They can see through actions, but if we don't say, hey, you know what? I used to like that. I don't like that no more. I don't like how you talk to me in that way anymore. I'm gonna need you to address me in this way.
True.
If you can't do that, then there's nothing for us to talk about at all.
Pretty much.
So boundaries. So what boundaries are we putting up in our new chapter and our new relationships that we do get in?
Boundaries. Yes. So now we're getting into boundaries. My boundaries now when it comes to dating, we cannot have sex without us getting to know. We cannot have sex without a date. We cannot have sex without having to, like, what we expect.
So one date? Or several days?
Meaning, like, because, depending on people's schedule, I'm not going to say several days, because maybe a person, because maybe he's a busy person, or maybe she's a busy person, and some people workaholic. So I'm not going to sit here and say, 4 or 5 days. I'll probably give it, like, maybe the minimum of 3. But if it's one, it got to be, like, a one. If it's one, let's start with the one boundary date. If it's going to be one date, y'all ready to hear this? It gotta be a whole day. It gotta be starting from, all right, like, say if he said, I want to spend a day with you. I got first date, and he said he want to spend a day with you. And you're like, all right. He was like, yeah, I want to take you out to brunch first. You get ready, get for brunch, and go for brunch, or whatever. Y'all getting to know each other. This is your first interaction. And so he like, what you want to do next? And this is not going back to the crib. This is, I don't know, let's go to a museum, or maybe, bowling, or he want to do another activity. So, okay, y'all go to another activity, whatever y'all want to do, depending on what y'all got in common. So y'all do another activity, whether it was bowling, the museum, even taking a walk to, like, in the park, but talking, that's an activity, because y'all not in the house engaging like what everybody else do, Netflix and chill shit. So, all right, y'all do that. And then he like, yo, you hungry? So now it's like around dinner time. He was like, you know what? You go home, you freshen up, because we've been outside. We had brunch. We went to the museum, or we went to whatever park, whatever y'all wanted to do. Y'all go home, you freshen up, you get your smell good, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Then he said, meet me at this restaurant or at this location at 7 to 8 for dinner. Y'all meet for dinner. So now dinner is more spicy, because now it's a different time. It's nighttime. Y'all took a shower. Y'all about to eat. Now y'all about to get into drinks. So when you get into drinks, shit flow more. Especially if you feeling that person. So now y'all talking. Y'all getting to know each other. Y'all having dinner or whatever. And you know what I mean? And then if he a type of person, some guy want to go to another lounge. Like, all right, Paul, we'll go out to another session. Y'all go out to whatever. Another lounge and another bar, whatever. And y'all having more drinks. Now, depending on how the night is going, because sometimes if you feeling that person, y'all might be kissing up on each other, touching up on each other. You know what I mean? And if he a gentleman, according to that, because I had this happen to me, if he's a gentleman, this is called boundaries, ladies, gentlemen, whoever. If he say, I want to pay for your cab to go home, after y'all do all that, you got no choice but the second day but to give him some pussy or some whatever. Because in my head, the day went so good. I'm thinking I'm gonna give it to him today. Like, he's being a gentleman, he's doing everything he wants, but he curved me. That's a boundary for me. A guy curving me, I can't front. That's a turn on to me. He curved me. All right, you ready to go home? Oh shit, you all hot everywhere. Your drawers, your ass, you hot. But he curved you. And then what happened? You had a good night. You go home, you think about him. Now you start fantasizing. Now you fighting temptation. You know what I mean? So then the next time, the second date, depending on what the second date is, the third date, you give it to him. But to me, he got to take me out. I got to know how you is outside as a person. You can know anybody as a Netflix and chill. It's easy to sit down and giggle and get drunk and watch a fucking movie. Next thing you know, y'all kissing. It's going to happen, because what more can y'all be doing? Play board games, or the more y'all drinking, the more y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all be playing board games, Monopoly, or no. I want to see how you interact outside. I want to see how you interact with people. I want to see how you talk to people, whether it was a waitress, whether it was a stranger in the street. I look at shit like that as a woman, you know. I don't just go for like, oh, let's just chill. No, because I'm a people person, so I want to see if you're a people person. And if you're not, even if you're not a social person, it's an extent to it, because some people could be mean. Like, why you talking to her like that? Like, damn, you ain't gotta, they deliverance can be like so off. You know what I mean? So how I see you as interacting with a person when we go out, and how who you are with me when we go, and with other people when you go, and how you are in general, and how you manage your money and how you spend your money. I look at everything. I may not look like it, but I look at everything. And pretty much if we can handle doing that outside and be able to enjoy each other, and then you curve me, oh Lord. Oh Lord, I had a good night. And I had that happen to me. So now that's my boundary now. You gotta take me out, or we gotta interact outside before we have sex. That is a major key for me. And the last person I was talking to, I'm not gonna front, he set the bar up high for anybody now. That's why I kinda didn't give the guy in my DM with the dick toy, earlier, no attention, because of his deliverance, how he came at me. So I paid attention to that. Like, what? You think you want to F me because you showing me a toy? You ain't even say, let's go have a cup of coffee. You ain't even say, let's go out and do this. Get to know me. You don't know what type of person I could be. You don't know what I have. Because I look good on social media. You feel like, I mean, and he saw me in person too, because clearly he got my number from in person. But just because you saw me in person in social media, you only met me one time. You met me one time. We text, you asked for my Instagram. I gave it to you. So then you started texting me from my DM. Because after you started acting stupid, I blocked you off my phone. So now I totally forgot I had ads you on my Instagram. So I don't really be on Instagram, like social media like that anyway, to be keeping up track, unless you somebody I know. I will look at it, but if you're not a name familiar on my notification, I'm not going hard to go see what you sent me, especially if I don't know you like that. So yeah, like he really, like the last guy I dated, he set the expectation high. Like, you really gotta like take me out. He really took me out. He really got to know me, whether if it was for that moment. Because sometimes when you get to know somebody with that one day, you could determine if you want to be around that person too again too. That's why I said it's good to you gotta get to know me outside. Period. I gotta see how you interact outside. Period. Before giving you anything. So that's my boundary now. You gotta take me on a date. I don't care what it is. It don't gotta be no Chris Root 5-star, no nothing. It's gonna be a nice little quiet side, little dinner, lunch, whatever. But we're getting to know each other. We're having a conversation, communication. That's what's wrong with it. We're used to texting, getting to know somebody over a text. Somebody give you a whole paragraph. No, I want to see your face. I want you to tell me. I want to see the expression of how things you say. When I interact with you, that's why I said we lost that touch when social media came into play. You know what I'm saying? So that's my boundary. I gotta get to know you outside before you can come inside. That's my slogan.
I gotta know you outside before you come inside.
I gotta get to know you outside before you come inside. That's it.
I know that's right.
And he set that tone for me, and I'm kind of glad he did. Because that's the first thing we do when we meet somebody. We text to them, and then we play the Netflix and chill. And then from there on, it just get ruined.
No intimacy.
You know what I'm saying? It get ruined from there. Because now it's based on just chilling when we see each other.
Yeah, no intimacy.
Right, in the inside. So, damn, nigga, you don't know what I know how I am in the outside. You don't know how I am I interact. I could be a disrespectful person. You still want to mess with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you still want to be with me? We want to make sure this is what we want. Not just one side. Not just sex to sex side. No. Make sure I'm who you want. All around the border. All around the border. Vice versa for me. I want to make sure that somebody I can see myself outside with. I don't care if you look good. It's about how you carry yourself. Maybe you're not the type person I can see myself outside with. Oh, he is too much. No, we can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, get to know me outside before you come inside. And that's my slogan. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. I don't care if it's for a cup of coffee, cup of ice cream, even if it's to sit in the park. But you gonna get to know me outside, though. I bet that.
Mm.
So yeah, that's my boundary. What about you? What is your boundaries moving forward? Next situation that you're getting yourself into, what are you gonna be set in place that you're gonna do different from now than you ever did before when I talk to somebody?
Listening to my gut.
Mm.
So my boundary is definitely to be intentional
Mm.
about about the next situation.
Okay.
Intentional, definitely. What boundaries? Actually, listening to my fuck. What was that called?
Instant.
No, no.
I know you said gut. I know you
Um,
said gut. So I'm just trying to get anything. Look, I'm
like
trying to
like
help
like
out with these
when
words.
like when you like when you say like when you cheat with done, like I forgot what that shit is called.
When you said when you would cheat on them.
Yeah, like shit that they can do that would
What is
make you
it
break
called?
up.
A narcissist? This new word are they calling it now? No, I
No,
don't
no,
know.
like shit that would like shit if they break, like shit that I like for like my last relationship. I told him that if he cheats on me, I'll leave.
Mm.
And him knowing that still cheated on me and I still stayed. I forgot what the fuck I called it or what the fuck it's called or whatever. But actually listening to that and actually putting that into place and then if they do break that, actually leaving. Even if it hurts, actually leaving what I told them, what I set in place of what my boundaries or my whatever was.
Okay.
Being intentional, listening to my gut. Learn like actually learning and relearning that person. And vice versa.
Vice versa. Okay.
And definitely check-ins. Check-ins is imperative. Weekly check-ins, monthly check-ins, making sure that we're on the same page, we're all going to the same location, we're stopping at the same station. Do you still feel
Mm.
the same way? Do I still feel the same way? Did things change? Stuff like that. Definitely important.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So, we got some really good, interested points about boundaries now. So that's good. Okay. So and we need that. So that's why I'm like that's good because we really, really need that. We need that boundaries because, listen, everybody else got them. It may not be the ones that we expected, but it's some type of boundary. A person to go for us. I don't care who you are. Everybody got a boundary. Period. And I felt like,
And and if you don't, you need to
yeah,
create one in
yeah,
order for you to stop being hurt.
pretty much.
Because then you're hurting yourself. You're
Yeah,
allowing you're allowing this person to treat you unlike how you treat yourself.
yeah, pretty much. I agree
New
with that.
slogan: treat me how I treat me.
Pretty much. If they would take care of themselves, they would buy themselves nice sneakers and nice clothes. They can not saying they can do the same thing, but seeing how they treating themselves, they making sure themselves is good. That's the whole concept of me saying that. If they can make themselves feel good, they should be able to do the same thing for you, making you feel good. So, like I said, boundaries. Everybody got
Mm-hmm.
boundaries, and that's most important. Like I said, mine's is before taking it anywhere. We got to get to know each other outside because I don't know why people's always so quick to invite me inside. No, 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 no. Cause like, no, I don't want to come to your house. Like, Let's sit outside. I know everybody been on the, lazy shit since the pandemic and, everybody mindful. But listen, some of y'all Negroes don't even want to get vaccinated. So at this point, you should be used to being outside. Okay,
Hello.
so get to know me outside. And then from how I see it from there, that's how I know if we could click. Because anybody could do anything. I feel like being inside distracts you too from getting to know a person too. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you outside, you got no choice but to communicate with me. It's me and you. We're on a date. We're on an outing. So you got no choice but to focus on me. And if you're not focusing on me, that would tell me right then and there too. Like, you wander. Like, yeah, you can't be focused. You're not even focused on a date. So how you gonna be focused on the situation?
Hello.
That's why I said when I get to know someone, I pay attention to everything. I don't look at how much you spend like as on a date, but I see how you spend on a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I look at everything. I may not pay attention to it, but I just look to see how you is as a person. That's why I said if we pay attention to the little things, we would know a person. You know that, right? We would really know a person without a person telling us if we pay attention to like little shit like that. We look at the bigger picture. We look at the Parises and, they hard. Some people don't express themselves by talking. Some people express themselves by action and body language. So I just look. Yeah. So I just look on how you how you carry yourself, how you interact with people, how you interact with me. All of that play a part. And how you love your family. That too. Like, listen. I'm family oriented, so if I see you the same way, that's a plus. That's why I said if we really read a person, we will have the answers right in front of our face. We would not be disappointed because you see it.
If you take your time,
right? If you take the time, and that's the key. If you take the time,
and you do your homework.
Look, we just say you wouldn't be hurt. You wouldn't be hurt. Our feelings wouldn't be hurt. This is what we expect. Going back to expectations. This is what you expect from this person because you see it. So nobody had to tell you. So that's what it's about when it comes to boundaries, expectations, and paying attention. Yeah.
So all the ghetto people out there who's dealing with dating as well and how dating can be or is very difficult at this particular moment.
Let's say generation, Kimi, like the generation. Nobody want to be tied
down. The generation
down,
is ghetto.
Everybody
they just want to come inside.
Everybody
they just want to come inside.
Everybody got this. So yeah, I agree with you on that one.
They just want to get their rocks off. And they just want to come inside.
Yeah, that's it. But they want to make themselves feel good. Nobody cares about the other person's feelings, right?
Those fucking lopsided lovers.
That's a nice one. Lopsided lovers. I like that one.
How have you been with a nigga who did not even care about you nothing? Child.
That's
That's another topic for another day.
The situation. Yes, that is.
For real.
Getting their rocks off before you. All right. Yes. See, we can go on and on.
And then looking at you like, you're not done? But anyway, on a positive note.
Yes.
Be intentional in your next engagement. And know what you want. And stand by who you are. And know whether or negate or go back into that shell of who you are. You put out your expectations, you put out who you are, what you expect, what you need, or what you want out of anything in any relationship, whether it's an intimate relationship, it's family, it's friends, it's work, whatever that looks like for you. Put that out and stand by it. That's the only way that you get that respect. That's the only way that you will not be hurt. Because most of the time, like you said, we hurt ourselves. We allow that because we didn't treat ourselves right. We let that pass. And then we let that pass. And then we had to let that pass because, oh my gosh, he still loves me. Because he just bought me flowers. But he just cheated on me 2 weeks ago. That's why he went with flowers. No, but, I okayed him cheating because, it's okay. he was, his mom died or his cat died or whatever
Hmm.
died.
Hmm.
Oh no, but now this happened. So that's why he's acting out. No, it was just never going to be you. You have to be okay with him not taking you
Hmm.
at the end of the day. But you'll know through his actions
Hmm.
if you really will be picked or not. If you're really that one through his actions. Because he's going to treat you with respect. He's going to be loyal. He's going to be open arms. And someone who expresses themselves is so fucking sexy.
Yeah. Isn't it? The language of love. That's what they call it. That's another topic though. But yeah.
If you can really express your emotions as a man, it is so fucking sexy.
Hmm.
It's not weak. It is not feminine. It is so masculine. It's so important. It is so endearing. It is so powerful
Mm-mm.
for you to be able to tap into that and then express that to whoever you are with and whoever you're dealing with. Period.
Period.
Period. This was fun. This was amazing.
Yes.
This was needed. It's been
Yes.
long overdue.
I know, right? And I really enjoy myself. And this is my first podcast, y'all. I'm not a professional. I'm just speaking from my experience. I'm just speaking from other people's experience that I see too, and me being human. So this was like a good thing for me as well, letting it out, share my story or share my perspective of things. So yeah, it was really fun, and this is what overdoing. I kind of like it. I see why Kimi doing his thing. This is good, but this is. I think
It's
everybody
freeing.
needs this. This is expressing your soul. This is getting it out. This is everybody going through the same thing. You know what I mean? No, we're not better than neither one of us. So just telling somebody your story maybe can help somebody. I know it maybe can help me. And look, it's helping me even talking about it. And that's why I say me evaluating things and me letting it out and expressing that to y'all. That is helpful to me because now I know what to expect, what boundaries and what to have moving forward, and what red flags to look for, and not ignoring them.
Self-evaluation. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. So these are the good words that, you know what I mean? The words that evaluation, expectations, boundaries. We was talking about, what was the first one we was talking about? What did we expect? Oh, DMs, like approach,
Yep.
introductory, you know what I mean? Like these
Toxic
are the
traits.
things that we really gotta look forward to if we want to have a better love life, a better friendship, a better, like Kimi said, whether it's a friend, a family member, or even ourselves. Like we just gotta just be open and real and just don't hold nothing back. And if that person or anyone can accept for what you offered and what you're expecting and what your boundaries are, let it go. It's okay. You don't have to hold on. Next, you know what I mean? Somebody will accept you for you. It's everyone for someone. I do believe that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So you want to end it? You want to end them with those words?
We're going to end it with those words.
So, approach. Expectations.
Introductory, boundaries. And what else we was talking about?
Self-evaluation.
Yeah, evaluation, introduction meaning approach.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about
Relearning.
expectations. Yeah.
Relearning each other.
Learning each other. Right.
Learning and relearning.
Being free.
When that next chapter hits. Being free.
Being free. Expressing.
And men.
And men.
Having emotions. Showing your emotions.
Yes, that's a good topic for the next one.
Sexy. It is important. It is imperative for any successful relationship.
Preach.
We have to know. We have to know what the fuck you're feeling.
Yeah.
Because we're not martyrs. We're not. And for us, when we put a stipulation or watch, I'm going to remember it later. But when we put a stipulation on something that you're not going to be okay with, that you cannot do, that you're
Mm.
not going to ever be okay with, we have to be okay when that person breaks that
Mm.
to walk away. No matter if it's 3 months, 6 months, 10 years. If that was that thing that was going to break you that you can't live on without, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
forget, you can't forgive, leave.
Mm.
It's time. Because we will do it again because you okay that.
True.
And it's okay. It is okay to be single. It is okay to give yourself time to
Mm.
heal. It is okay
Yes.
to give yourself time to do your homework.
Mm. That's a good one. Do your homework.
Because everyone has it.
Everyone
Everyone
has
has
it.
homework to
Hello.
do. Everyone has healing to have.
Mm.
Like, that's why I feel like I'm ready for a relationship now. Because I've been single for 5 years. I'm done my
Mm.
homework. I've grown from that little boy who was 28 years old to
Well,
now a
maybe
grown
I
ass
need.
man.
Well, look, maybe I need to do some more homework because I have been single for a while off and on. I haven't been in a let me say I haven't been in a real relationship. A real relationship, I can say from probably since like 2018, 2017. So what is 19, 20, 20? Like, so 4 years, I can say I'm kind of behind you. I just been talking to guys and I just been like, I tried one, but it just not working. But we're still friends. And
Mm-hmm.
here and there, I may play with him.
Yeah.
So, but rather than that, so I'm kind of behind you, Kimmy. So yeah, damn, 4 years time fly. I didn't know. I thought I was like 2 years in it, but I gotta forget the pandemic took like 2 years away from us. So you gotta
Yes,
add
we
those two
did.
years. So I would say like yeah, like about the same as you, about 4 or 5 years ago, a real relationship. Like we was really in a relationship, like really in a relationship. Like everybody know about us. If everybody don't know about you, we not really in a relationship,
At all.
right? So we just talking. So yeah, I'm right
Y'all like
behind you.
attention.
I love her. So I'm right behind you.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, been that long. Damn. So yeah. I think I'm right behind you. I think well, like I said, for me, I wanna be in a relationship, but like I said, I always get scared if I like somebody. But I also want to be your friend first. Like that's the type of person
Right.
I am too. Like I want to be your friend. But sometimes guys don't like being friends for a long time. That's what killed me. Like, yeah, we gonna get to
Then
that point. We gonna get there, but see if you can handle me. Cause I may not be, you may not be able to handle me. And I think that kind of happened too with my last situation. Like we was friends, and like I said, we was like friends, but we was treating each other like we was in a relationship, but we really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
when it was like I said, when it was for certain things, I think it messed it up. Let me say that. So that's why I said I don't want a relationship. I'm gonna start telling a guy like I want a relationship, but this is what I expect. But I want to see if we could be friends. And I'm like, if we can handle each other in this process of being friends without you feeling like, because I know everybody is attracted to. I know you're attracted to me to have sex, but if you can't handle me as a person before, let's not even think about doing that to me. Then yeah, because I could be a hot mess sometimes. I know I can, and I sometimes it's me being me, but I also put the pressure on you to see if you can handle it, because
Mm-hmm.
not all men not everybody can handle pressure.
At all.
So that's
They
who you see.
fumble.
Yeah, right. To see if that person that is really there for you. That's the way of putting it. Let me say that. So I kind of do that. I be a little bit just to see if you really there for me, and you really say what you say. Cause some people ain't here for the bullshit. Some people be like, yo, fuck that, I'm out. Like I ain't got time for that. This bitch is crazy. And then that's how you end up not talking, or that's how a lot of situations happen without getting disclosure. Too. So that's like I said. That part gotta be able to express yourself. I agree with you on that.
Mm.
That's a good one.
But me about to get on out of here. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank y'all for listening. Hopefully this helped someone. And stay blessed.
Stay
Stay
blessed.
empowered. And stay yourself.
Most importantly,
We
yourself.
out.
We out.
This was Kimi. This was Denisha.
Yes, the lovely Denisha.
And we out of here. Laters.
Peace and blessings.